Well, natural disasters and fire can cause damage, of course, to your property, and most homeowners guard against those disasters with insurance.
But what if you don't own your home? Well, renters face a different set of challenges and can even find themselves with damage caused by their neighbors. That's the case for some apartment residents in Starkville. Efforts to put out a fire in one unit caused damage to others. Kamari Hamer joins us in the studio with more on that fire and with what renters can do to protect themselves. Kamari.
Well, Winston, after an unexpected situation, one person is left figuring out how to recover their belongings, while others are also adding up their costs. A kitchen fire in a Starkville apartment forced one tenant to move out of their home.
We got a call out for a structure fire. Luckily, we had adequate staffing to get to the call. We got there. The fire was burning up in the kitchen area. We went ahead, deployed our hoses, made entry into the building, and extinguished the fire.
Putting out a fire is not as simple as you may think. Suggs says there are steps they have to follow.
First thing to do is assess it, make entry into the building, quickly get to it, extinguish it, and at that point it turns into overhaul where we're looking for hot spots and make sure it doesn't rekindle and reignite.
If this was a single-family home, the homeowner would usually have insurance and file a claim for repairs and losses. In the case of an apartment complex, the owner will usually do the same. But where does that leave the tenants? Alfa-insurance agent Heath Fisackerly says there are plans for them as well.
Renter's insurance, basically what you're doing is you're covering your personal property. That's anything you have inside of an apartment or a house you're renting. Plus, it covers your liability as well. Most apartment complexes require renter's insurance, not only for your personal belongings, but really for the liability side. Most apartment complexes will require at least $100,000 in liability protection.
Fisackerly says making sure your home and your possessions are covered should be a big priority.
Renter's insurance is important because you're protecting your personal belongings if something happens. That's the whole point in it, is you're protecting your personal belongings, and it's very affordable. I mean, it's not a home premium or anything like that. Typically, renter's insurance costs you $10, $15, $20 a month. It's not much at all.
Now, Fisackerly says getting renter's insurance only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and that is better to spend a few minutes making sure your valuables are covered rather than to lose all of your belongings with no protection.